Sometime in the year 2000, the idea of offering graduate courses through the web started to take shape in the mind of Dr. John Wesley Taylor V, the professor of instructional media in the Department of Educational Studies of the Graduate School. At about that time, online learning was just starting in the US and the rest of the world. The field was still young, and yet IAS was already determined to use the new modality for a special purpose.
It was about mission. You see, IAS, since its very beginning, has had a mission. And that is to make, in some way, a contribution to God's work. Particularly at the graduate level, to prepare people better for the service of God. One way to do that was for people to come to IAS. And many of them would come and they would bring their families, they would study for a number of years. But we soon discovered not everyone could come. And so IAS developed another modality, a distance learning center modality, where instead of the students coming to IAS, the professor from IAS would go to a certain place and meet with a cohort of students. Unfortunately, there were many people who lived in different parts who wanted to avail of the IAS education, but for various reasons weren't able to come to the campus, sometimes because of work, sometimes because of financial constraints or other family reasons. And they didn't have enough other people to form a distance learning center in their immediate area. And so we began to think, how can we fulfill our mission for these people? And it seemed impossible. I mean, what could you do? About that time, some of us were beginning to use technology as part of our teaching. In fact, early on in the late 1990s, some of us began to offer what we actually called paperless courses. The idea was that all course materials, even the course syllabus and student projects, would be sent electronically in a digital format. And email was becoming a way of communication, and website and putting materials on a website. And so a number of us began to try that and offered our face-to-face students the concept of a paperless course. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we were to analyze it that here at IAS was probably one of the first, if not the first place in Asia where actually there was a paperless course taught. But then suddenly, and I don't remember exactly if it was a moment of sudden inspiration or just a growing realization that, you know, maybe this was the solution. The solution to making our mission reach everyone, no matter where they were. And so that's kind of how it started.